Hi folks, and I hope you're doing well. Blake here, and I'm back with a new YouTube video, and this one is the latest edition of the local and indie music guide, where I pick out 5 recent tracks from indie and or local musicians that you might not have heard of and try and promote those musicians and their music. As always, all the links you need are down below, including details about the artists and their social media pages. So go and check them out, follow them, catch them at live gigs and stream their music as well. And as always, all the songs have been added to a growing Spotify playlist, which has got more than 100 songs on now. The link to that is also down below, so you can check out all of these songs after watching the video. So the first person I want to talk about this month is Sansha. That's S-A-N-S-H-A. She is Sansha or Sansha World on all social media platforms. Definitely worth following. She makes some really funny TikTok content, and one that went quite big recently was her going through very specific kind of fantasies she'd had with various celebrities. They're all quite wacky, a bit irreverent and really funny. But she's also a very talented musician, and she self-produces kind of electronic pop music. So she's got a very recent song that's come out which is called Swans, which is quite ethereal. It's a bit unusual, talking about kind of what she's been thinking about. It's quite comical, but it's got a really nice sort of heartfelt background to it, so I'll link that down below. But in this one I'm going to talk about her song Never Been Better. Before I do that, I'm going to give you a quick intro to Sansha. So she is South London based, she's a music graduate, and she's been described as a cross between Lily and Victoria Wood. So she makes some funny music but also some really nice kind of catchy electronic pop tunes, and Never Been Better is a great example of that. Sansha's been played all over the country on BBC Radio. She's done various tours, she's played in some very cool venues, both in the UK and abroad. Never Been Better is a euphoric heartbreak anthem. It brings in a lot of electronic elements, and Sansha's really nice sort of ethereal vocals really lift the track and bring in some nice parts as well. And there's some really melodic sort of parts of violin and things that come in as well. It's a really nice mix. I'm going to show you a little bit of the song. This is from Sansha's YouTube channel. This is Sansha, and one of her recent releases is called Never Been Better. So if you enjoyed that, go and check her out. Sansha is working on lots of music, including the new single Swans that I mentioned, and she's planning a big headline show later this year as well. So do follow her on social media and stay on the lookout for that. So next up, we've got another very busy and talented musician, and that is Alfie Neale. Alfie is based in Brighton, and he makes his own kind of indie pop songs with various influences. So Alfie is Alfie Neale on all the social media platforms, and he makes really entertaining content and also comes through as a really refreshing personality. As an example, he recently did promo on one of his recent tracks where he spoke about Billie Eilish and the fact that they didn't want to release music at the same time. So him and Billie had a chat, and he very nicely agreed, yeah, I'll delay my track by a week so that it doesn't affect the sales of your song. So yeah, definitely worth checking out on all the social media platforms. I also especially like his looping performances, where he takes older tracks, typically things like dance tracks, loops them on acoustic with vocals and various elements and things, and builds them up and sort of reimagines old dance and pop tracks, which is it's quite a fun series. So if you're a fan of someone like Easy Life, although I know they might not be called that anymore, then you will definitely love Alfie Neale. He's just released a brand new song. It's called Me and My Girl. It's a kind of song for the summer. It's a catchy pop, upbeat track, all about wasting the time away with the person you love. It's great for the romantics and all about kind of wistfully enjoying the sunshine and yeah, just passing the time with the person you love the most. But that's not the song I'm going to talk about. You should definitely check it out though, and again, the link's down below. I'm going to talk about Alfie's previous track, which is called Rodeo. So both of these songs are part of a self-produced EP that he's making and will be releasing later this year, so definitely follow Alfie on the social media platforms and be sure to get involved in that when it comes out. And Rodeo is a great song. It's got great production and a really good indie bounce to it as well. I'm going to show you a performance by Alfie that's an acoustic one that he put out on his YouTube channel. Again, the link to the full video is down below, but here's a little snippet of Alfie Neale and Rodeo.
Sweetness, lay me down. Oh, I'm just a little bit sick of the sound of my heartbeat anyway. Oh, I'm just a little bit sick of the silence you gave me yesterday. Oh, I'm just a little bit more heartbroken since the last time we spoke. I'm sure we both know I'm just a little bit sick of the sound of my love songs anyway. I don't know where to go.
Next up we've got Rachel Croft. So I follow quite a lot of musicians on social media platforms, and Rachel Croft is someone who I really look up to. She does some really inspiring content all about being an independent musician, answering questions about how it works, how kind of it built up, where she gets her money from, where the gigs came from, all that sort of stuff. So Rachel's been a professional musician for about a decade now. She's based in London, but she's played all over the place. She's been on great playlists like the Cafe Nero playlist, for example, and she has released fairly recently a single called Pacify Me. Rachel is an alt-rock musician and she brings lots of energy and passion to her performances, and so much so that some of them have been used for sync placements as well, so she's had a lot of success in that area. And her latest single is no different in that sense. Pacify Me is a really self-empowering rock anthem, and it's got a really nice contrast where Rachel's soft vocals in the verse kind of build up to this powerful chorus where her kind of powerful vocals are linked with roaring guitar riffs to give us this kind of energy for not letting someone hold you down and pacify you. It's a really great song and I hope you enjoy it too. So if you like Rachel's music, she is RachelCroftMusic on all of the social media channels. Go there to get her latest news, gigs and releases of course. And here is a little bit of the official music video of Pacify Me from Rachel Croft on her YouTube.
Maybe I'm someone you don't know on the inside, oh. Make me feel you don't even know me at all. Can't you see me above? You are not God, I need to
Alright, next up we've got Amber Lilly. So Amber is an up-and-coming musician and I know her quite well because she's from Hertfordshire. Indeed, if you watched my vlog quite recently on playing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, then you would have saw I did a little interview with Amber about her music, and she's released a debut single not too long ago and it's called Ammunition. So it's a really beautiful concept and it's the idea about mental health struggles and specifically how these can be used for self-sabotage, you know, how you can struggle with your mental health and how these internal worries and problems that we can kind of generate can be the ammunition for our own destruction. It's a really quite a powerful message in the song and it draws from her real life experiences as well. So it may definitely resonate with you if you've experienced anything like that. Ammunition is a beautiful and raw love letter sort of dedicated towards self-care and caring for your nearest and dearest as well through difficult mental health patches. It's a really lovely withdrawn indie acoustic track with some nice low-lying harmonies and some catchy melodies as well, and it's a great debut single for Amber. If you like Amber's stuff, I know she's constantly gigging, so you can get her details at amberlillymusic or amberlilly on all the social media platforms. Again, all the links you need are down below.
So much time just thinking about what your friends expect from you. So you gave your mind ammunition, so you was cruel to yourself, didn't care for your mental health. And I know that weren't easy, darling. I said please believe me, some days it just takes its time, but I know you'll be fine, 'cause I'm here. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. You spent.
So for the last entry, if it's alright, I'm going to do a little bit of self-promo, but also shout out a very talented musician and producer who is called Matty Twigg. So myself and Matty, about maybe a couple of months ago now, released a brand new version of the 1984 absolute power ballad classic, I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner. So this came about in actually a quite unusual way. Matty and I are both Twitch streamers and our links are down below, and he commonly gets people together, different musicians, to do collaborations, often raising great money for charity and doing various interesting streams. And a few months ago now, maybe 4 or 5 months ago now, when it was about to be Valentine's Day in February, I agreed to join the collaboration project as one of quite a few musicians. I think there was about 14, 16 of us. And the idea was to either write a collaborative single together or do a collaborative cover of a love song and reimagine it. So we made a reimagined cover of the Foreigner classic, I Want to Know What Love Is, and we both enjoyed it so much and how it came out that we decided to put it out on streaming platforms. What I really love about the song is we've really paid homage to the original but made it our own as well. It's a little bit drawn back in acoustic, but I've still done my best to put those powerful vocals in for a power ballad, and Matty's done some really beautiful production on it to make it sound really crisp and clean and bring it into the sort of 21st century as well. I also have to shout out Dan Bond, a good friend of mine and musician as well. Again, I'll put his links down below, as he did this really nice cover artwork for us. So soon I'm going to make a video about doing a cover and releasing it to Spotify, and because of all of the kind of commercial usage and things involved with making a music video, I never put it on YouTube, and my promotion of the song's been a little less than my original stuff, but I would really love if you checked it out and let me know what you think. It's on the playlist for this series, again links down below, and go and check it out. Any fans of the original or not, have a listen and let me know what you think. I'm really happy with how it came out. And also check out Matty Twigg stuff. If you like how it sounds, he makes his own great music. He's Matty Twigg on Spotify and all the other streaming sites. He's callsign Scarecrow on Twitch, and he does some really entertaining and great music streams every week as well. Okay, so thanks for watching. They were 5 new releases from indie and or local musicians. All the links you need for everyone I've mentioned are down in the description below, and as well as that, as I said, I've made a playlist which is constantly growing each time I do these videos, and all the songs have been added to that as well on Spotify. If you enjoyed it, please let me know, please like the video, and please comment and let me know if you know any musicians I haven't featured yet who've got new music out that I should feature on the channel. And if you enjoy music related content in general on YouTube, I not only do things like this where I kind of promote local musicians, I also do vlogs, I do my own performances, I release my own music, I do kind of information about becoming a musician and how to do various things as an indie musician, I do guitar lessons, I do loads and loads of different content, so if you're into any of that, please consider clicking the subscribe and notification bell buttons, then you get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks very much, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.
Lights shine down an empty street. The night's so cold.